Okay, now hopefully that spider's still around. Hello. Keep a keen eye out. Oh, oh. So we're just going to use him to get more dirt. Now, where is that spider? Because ideally, the spider would have tried to kill a chicken or something. Maybe a sheep. Now the creeper, we're just going to activate it. Step back a bit. Got a little bit caught in the blast zone, but we should be fine. I can't see any web. Probably go up a little bit higher in a second at least. Okay, we did get a lot of sawdust from that creeper exploding the area as well. That's pretty decent. Oh no! That's a bit unlucky. We were just a little bit too late there. Okay, I've used a lot of hunger, which isn't great. Unfortunately, because we're in a taiga, the skeletons have plenty of places to hide under. Oh, is that a... no, that's just a tree. A little bit unlucky that no spider tried killing anything. But we now know there's a ton of animals over here, so that's great. Perfect for us. Another creeper. I am starting to get hungry, which is not ideal. But we can always roll the dice if we need to. By roll the dice, I mean eat raw food. It's not ideal because it can poison you, but it's a 30% chance, so it's not too bad. Oh, rotten flesh. Always pick up rotten flesh or bones when you see them, because rotten flesh you can just straight up catch fish with on a full moon really, really efficiently. So you're converting any rotten flesh you have into fish. So it's just more ways of getting food. Okie dokie. Alright, I don't see any string, which is a little bit sad, but like I said, it doesn't matter because we have all of the stone prepped. It means we can just go straight back into harvesting. Unfortunately, our area is camped by skeletons at the moment, but we don't need to do anything just yet. Getting the lay of the land is more important, to be honest. Even if you're hungry, you can still work with half the stuff you've got. Because hunger just makes it so you can't kill anything as efficiently, and we don't really plan on killing anything in the first place. We are mainly on the lookout for what we need, and what we need is a source of string. You can kill cows, which you can then use a sharp stone on to generate string. But cows are a bit of a menace and better than wolves because they can back kick you and hit you for half your health pool. So ideally, you avoid them, but you can just drop them in a hole and do it if you're desperate. Like if we don't get any string by the mutton. If we don't get any string by the third day, that's probably what we'll do. Okay, so we'll just make our way back up now. Use the dirt when you can. And we shall just continue getting more wood. So yeah, even though we've been a bit unlucky with the spider not staying, doesn't matter. We can just build more of this stuff. I will head back over to our little base in a second. Because if we leave it too long, that fire will go out, and we don't really want that. Ideally, we can just keep the fire going. It's a bit unfortunate that it kind of went out in the first place, to be honest. But it's fine, we just keep a lookout for anything important. Make sure we don't get lost. Ah, here we go. Ooh, we're famished, but it's fine. We'll just hop back in our hole, get that food, and we should be good. Hop, hop, hop. Hey, piece de resistance. And we will just sacrifice wool there because we don't typically need it. What I'm going to do here is just do this as well. Knock that out. So we can just easily get up and not waste the food. Because at the moment we're a little bit in a tight situation, but nothing too crazy. Like I said, this is why we harvest all our resources. Because it affords us more time to search for what we need. So ideally now we just need to get fuel for the fire. Which we can just occasionally go back to stoke it up. If you had an axe, what you would do is I would suggest anyway, you clear all the nearby trees so that skeletons don't get access to the free sun blockage. We can move away from them to despawn them, but honestly, it's more safer if you clear the surrounding area of your base, just so that way when you pop out of your hole in the morning, you won't get surprised by any skeletons or zombies lurking around. Because one of the worst things is when when a zombie that is on fire attacks you, because it will set you on light. Perfect. Right. Just go back in the hole. Feed our fire, make sure it doesn't go down. God damn it. Could have come back a bit earlier, but unfortunately, that's not the way the game is treating us at the moment. But it's fine, like I said, even with a spawn like this, doesn't matter. RNG is not on our favour today, but you can still survive fairly comfortably. I mean, look, I've got 7 mutton, and I will soon have a load of sticks, which we can actually use for fuel. We don't actually need to turn them into clubs just yet. We've still got our clubs spare. And ideally, I would try and get some extra food for the long run, but I'd rather actually have the animals there to attract spiders. Because if they shoot out their web, it means we can harvest it, which is more our advantage. But yeah, one of the things for Better Than Wolves is that the more you practice it, the better you get. So you ideally want to just be practicing these early kind of starts. Okay, let's make sure that fire does not go out again. Ah! You know what? I'm actually just going to harvest a lot more stone. No, not more things. Because we can still relight the fire, even when it's cinders. And going back and forth is wasting time, so if you get the choice of this, just focus on the tree. Focus on harvesting what you need. And look how early in the day it is. We've still got plenty of time. We don't need to dig the tunnel again, so that's going to save us a monumental amount of time, actually. We are peckish, which is not the best. But once I get enough to keep the fire going for most of the night, we'll be in a decent spot, actually. Because ideally, you don't stay in this biome. This biome is not that great to be in, so what you do is you just live with it for now, do what you can at the start, and then get the hell out of here. Okay, we can get 2 more whacks of wood because we want to conserve the stone. Because we're going to need this to get more stone. Perfect. Actually, we can get 1 more stick and we should be Gucci. Oh, I hear a zombie. Where's he? Right, anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to relight the fire. Give it plenty of juice. Wait for it to get from the small to the big, and then you'll actually see how much fuel you've put in. Hungry fire. Very hungry fire. There we go. Okay, so whilst we're doing this, we can actually leave the fire for now, because we don't need to babysit it when it's got that much fuel. And then we continue searching around. Because exploration is one of the key features of Better Than Wolves. It's best to be searching for anything you can. You want to know the land and the place you're at, know where the animals are, and where your base is. So we just need to ensure that we go that way on retreat. I'm not going to bother killing that pig because it will just melt our hunger down. Oh, hello. Burnt meat. I'll take that. That is... Oh, 2 burnt meat. Free food! Maybe we're not so unlucky. Okay, we've got coal there, which is a good thing to know. No spiders have been spotted, or webs. Okay, over there, it's getting to night. Lava! Oh, that's pretty good. We can use that to light up a torch when we have access to it. Okie dokie, right, let's head back to our base. Not going to panic or anything. Ooh. Hello? Spider? Where are you? I think it might be in a cave somewhere. That's why we've heard it earlier. But anyway, now we just block this up. Like that. And we get back to lighting the fire. And we can just go back to knitting now. So yeah, I could actually risk whacking this down as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And perfect. Also going to test to see if this dirt is going to expose the ceiling as well. Oh, perfect. Okay, so what you do is you just make a campfire, plonk it down there, cook more food. I'm trying to think of how much resources we have. We don't have enough wood yet because we didn't manage to get an axe. But we can risk it. Screw it. We can just risk the biscuit for it. So we do that. That. And that should line up in a second. And we just knit in the meantime, in case we get access to string. Hey, perfect. I'm also going to convert this fire into sawdust, because we won't really need it for now. Firelighters are really bad. They will usually just do one fire and that's it. There's not much else to them in terms of efficiency. You make one to light your initial fire, and then you get a torch as soon as you can afterwards. Actually, we could have used our sharp stone to harvest that coal. We can do that in the morning. Get the coal, make a torch, easy peasy. And we should be good. Okie dokie. We don't have any more wool, so we'll convert this into... Perfect. We have our food. Now. I'll try and keep this fire going more than the other one. Because there's not much point. Because this one could go out anytime. And we will get more stone now, because, like I said, we need more stone. It's always a good idea to harvest as many resources as you can. But yeah, so... we get a string, we'll make an axe. If we can get more string, make a bow drill. And then a sleeping bag if you get excess. I can hear a lovely zombie outside, which is fantastic. We have some spare clubs, so we should be fine in that front. We'll eat our food now, just to save us waiting. And yeah, excess fuel. When the fire gets like that, it burns fuel quicker. Is that good to know? So be careful not to overstoke your fires, because you don't want to be wasting fuel. But it's a good indicator of when you've maxed out the campfire, at least. I always like to be double sure. I try and put in the max amount of fuel, so I know that I've got plenty of time to do my daily chores of getting more stone and knitting. And we should be fine. As long as we have our 2 clubs, we should be good. It's a bit unfortunate that the taiga biome prevents a lot of progression in the fact that skeletons can hide under the trees, so they don't drop bones. And getting bones is quite important early on because they act as the upgraded version of a wooden club. And they are very powerful. They are super powerful. I'm pretty sure they're as powerful as the stone axes. So you can 1-hit chickens with them, 3-hit sheep, and 4-hit pigs. I'm pretty sure. It could be even faster. Because you don't want to really be using your axe to kill animals. I mean, if you see a chicken, you can 1-hit it, so it's actually quite beneficial just to do that. You may as well. But you don't really want to be doing anything too egregious. You want to be using your axe to help just chop down trees and turn them into more sticks. Because the more wood you have, the easier the beginning part of the game is, by a huge margin. The fact that we've managed to go up to 2 campfires is pretty decent. Probably won't have enough fuel to actually cook everything though. But we do have our emergency. We can always turn... Oh no, we can't. I think we can actually throw a club into... Oh, that's not good. Right. That's fine. We can let that just fade out. Oh, lovely. Bingo. We won't put anything else. In fact, I'll put any amount on that. We can let this fire die down. It was a bit optimistic that we would have enough fuel anyway, but if you had an axe, you could do 3 fires. The fact that we just didn't get any string is kind of the thing that was a little bit impactful. We just got to wait for the sunrise. If we do have 5, we might be able to get a bit more of a better peak round. Try and get a little bit of... be that way. Get too much information. We just got to wait for it to be daytime. It's taking a while though. We could be brave and venture out, which I might actually do, because we desperately need string, so I might just go out and search for some. We have our little slopes to get us up at least. Because we need to be proactive at this point. We cannot let our slow start impede us too much. So what we need to do is find an area where some spiders have spawned, kill them, get the... Well, we don't really care about zombies too much. We can just outrun them. Aha! Perfect. So what we're going to do is just... Ooh. We can use our hunger now because we've spawned 2 of those. We will just head back to our base. So yeah, if you get too unlucky, just you can always risk it a bit, like, you know. Ooh, hello, another spider. They always spawn whenever you're out and about, I swear. Ooh. It's fine. We're gonna do the old bop 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 and bop. We only need enough of that to get the fire going. And if needs be, we can do this little trick. Throw that down. We'll wait for the sun to come up. We'll slowly heal up, so it should be fine. The worst thing that can happen to us is a skeleton is nearby and just gives us a good shot in the face. Ooh. He'll burn, so that'll be fine. We're wounded, so we will do less damage, so we need to keep that in mind. We only have one club, so we can't solo the spider. But hopefully the spider actually de-aggroes. We got Gloom, but don't worry, it takes ages to die to Gloom. Like if you ever tried to kill yourself in Dark Cave just to respawn, it takes like 2 minutes.